And there is a difference between the Devatas and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I will give you a simple example to understand this. A person is working in the, for example, in a city. Let's take India. It will be easier for you to understand. He's working in a factory in a major city of India, like for example, Mumbai. And he's got a brother who's in the village. He's never come to the city. He does not know what is going on, but he knows one word, that boss means the master. He's the controller. So he comes into the factory to meet his brother. The brother calls him, gets him a pass, he comes in. And when he comes in, he sees his brother there, and luckily or unluckily, his brother's supervisor is there, standing there. So he tells his brother, "This is my boss." The brother says, "Oh, I came to know about his boss also." Boss means he understands boss. That boss means main man, important man. Now, at that moment, the floor manager also walks in. He says, "This is my boss." Now, this brother of his gets confused. He said, called him also a boss, and now he's calling this floor manager also his boss. And at that time, the general manager walks in. And he says, "This is my boss." And now this brother goes crazy. This man is also boss. This man is also boss. And this third manager, this person is calling. And at that time, Prabhu, the owner of the factory also drops in. And he says, "This is my boss." And now this man faints. He says, my brother has gone crazy. I'm to go back home and tell everyone that he's gone crazy. He says, "This is my boss, this is my boss, this is my boss, and this is also my boss." That is what has happened in scriptures. In scriptures also, anyone who has some qualities of Bhagavan is also sometimes called Bhagavan. But who is the original Bhagavan, the original owner from which all these people are also getting that name? Understood by this example? So there are 33 crore, 330 million demigods. They are known as Devatas. And Krishna has stated very clearly, I'll be talking about that, you'll get a shock of your life. That my God, we never knew that this is there. That these Devatas don't have strength also to develop faith in them. It is also helped by Krishna. Bhagavad Gita very clearly states this. I am going ahead now. Demigod worshippers are considered less intelligent. Chapter 7, verses 20 to 23. Kamaistastar hit jnana prapadyante anya devataha. Kamais means material desires. Whose kamaistastar, great material desires, kamaistastar, hrit means stolen, harlina, jnana, whose intelligence has been stolen, does what? Hirta jnana prapadyante means surrenders, anya devata, to other devatas. That is Bhagavad Gita saying, not me. Then what does he say again? The demigods don't have the power actually to give faith also. What does he say? I am in everyone's heart as the super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady. My God. This demigod doesn't have the strength also to make the faith steady. Krishna says, I make the faith steady. Because Krishna has said, whatever you desire, I'll give you. He's so merciful. What can he do? So I can't do anything. Then what does he say? Endowed with such faith, he endeavors to worship a particular demigod and obtains his desires. But in actuality, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. That means the demigod also doesn't have the strength to give the benefits. The bonus may be announced by the general manager, but that doesn't mean that the bonus has been given by the general manager. Now this is not me talking. Then what does he say? Why are they less intelligent? He explains this. Krishna never is not leaving us in a lurch. Oh, I've said this now, believe it. No, he says, Antavattu phalam tesam tad bhalavati alpamedasam. Alpamed. First understand the last two words. Alpa means small. Will end. Now you got the same time. For example, understand with this with an example. You have got 8 hours, right? In 8 hours, you can get a result which is eternal. And in 8 hours, you can get something which is great but temporary. If you use that 8 hours to get something great but temporary, is it smart or is it get something eternal? So a person is trying for the first temporary results. Is intelligent or less intelligent? Devatas are in charge of this material world, and in material world everything is temporary. So what will they give you? Temporary things. They are not in charge of Vaikuntha. Sorry, they are not. They are jivas like us who did bhakti of Krishna, but sakam bhakti. I want some position, power. Krishna, please. This is okay. Become Indra. Become this, become that. Ganapati ji is also post. Yeah, because there are two stories of Ganapati ji had been removed. One is which you know. The second one you do not know. You will never, when you understand this, you will never go in front of Shani ji. Never, you will never go. Today the biggest problem in Kali Yuga is this, you go in front of Shani ji. You know what happened? I'll give you the story from Puranas. When Ganapati ji was born, this is one story which you have never heard. Because people don't tell this story because their business will go down. Because everything today, religion has become a business. That's why sometimes we call temples as supermarkets. So what happens? That all the devatas are coming to give respect, offer respect to Ganapati ji. Now Shani Dev comes, he never lifts he puts his head down like this and doesn't lift his head. Parvati say, hey, come on, why are you not lifting your head? You don't like my son? I said, no. Mother, I will not lift my head, it will be bad for your son. Hey, now don't play the fool with me. Lift your eyes and see my son, my beautiful son. He says, I'm telling you, mother, I will not lift my eyes. He says, if you don't lift now your head and see my son, I will kill you. So Shanidev lifts his head and sees Ganapati ji. The moment he sees Ganapati ji, his head is sweared off. Remember one thing, anyone who knows a little bit of astrology knows that wherever Shani Dev sits in the house, that house does well. And wherever he sees those houses are finished. So, and the second thing comes, when Ramchandra ji killed Ravana, Hanuman ji was sent inside Lanka to check up if everything has been cleared. Everything is clean. So he goes inside a basement and what does he find? He finds Shani Dev ji standing there with his feet tied, hand tied in the back and his eyes being covered. So he says, who are you? Hanuman ji says. So the Shani asks, who are you? He says, I am Ram Bhakt Hanuman. Oh, thank God. What happened? Ravan is killed, he said. But who are you? He says, I am Shani Dev. He says, you're standing here like this? Come, I'll come and open you. Oh, no, don't come in front of me. Come behind me and open me. I said, why that? Well, just do what I'm telling you. So Hanumanji goes behind. He opens all his bondage, removes the cloth from his eyes. He says, why did you not let me come in front of me? And what is Ravan done with you? He says, it is very clear. Wherever I stay, that place becomes great. But wherever I see, that person is ruined. So that's why I didn't want you to come in front of me. And people today, in India, it become a big market, Prabhu. It becomes hellish for us because we can't go past a road where there is no Shani temple. 20 years back, there used to not be a single temple. You had to find out where the temple was. But today, every nook and corner, you got this Saturn temple, which is really bad. And for your knowledge, the Navagrahas used to cut vegetable in Ravan's kitchen. Used to cut vegetable in Ravan's kitchen. So better pray to Ravan. Because Ravan is controlling these 9. But Ravan was killed by Ramchandra ji. So better pray to Ram. Why you waste your time here and there? Logical or not? Tell me one thing. These 9 grahas were basically cutting vegetables in the kitchen of Ravan. So Ravan was controlling them. That's why how he broke Shani's feet also. Like, he got everything set up for Indrajit to take birth. Then what did Shaniji do? He put his leg in one of the other houses. So he broke his leg. That means he was more powerful than Shani. Then pray to Ravan, na? The people, I do not know, they don't have brains. And Ravan was killed by Ramchandra. You should go surrender to Ramchandra and you will be happy. When his devotee Hanumanji can clear you, what about Ram? Tell me one thing. Hey Prabhu? When Ramchandra's devotee Hanumanji can clear you from all these problems, and if you pray to Ramchandraji, what will happen? Where did Hanumanji get this strength from? By being a devotee of Ram. So that's why Krishna says, अल्प बुद्धि वाले व्यक्ति देवताओं की पूजा करते हैं और उनके प्राप्त होने वाले फल सीमित और नाशवान हैं. He says the men of small intelligence worship the demigods and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimate reach my supreme planet. That's what Krishna says very clearly. Mad bhakta yanti mamapi. Devan devo yaja yanti. Mad bhakta yanti mamapi. Very clear.